Well, got quite a bit to do today and not a lot of motivation, but enough coffee that I should probably get moving. So we had roofers come in and do the old section of the house last week. Did a great job. Roof looks great. Unfortunately, as they're tossing shingles down, they're hitting the walls. So got quite a bit of tar and everything all over the siding, which isn't a huge deal. We'll take care of that. But I did notice the back door is looking horrible. It's got some tar on it, but also just needs a coat of paint. So I think I'm going to do that today. Might spend a little time in the woods. Might work on a little trim that needs replaced, and yeah, we'll see how much we can get done. It's I think about 9 o'clock in the morning, probably about time to get to work. So let's get after it. Okay, here we are at the door, and it doesn't look too bad from this angle, but you can see a little tar over in this area. Overall, looks decent, but the closer you get, it's kind of dirty. A little sun faded in different areas. So I think I'm just going to go with white on this one. I've still got some exterior semi-gloss that will work just fine on it. And just going to brush it on. But unfortunately no screen door on this. So when I do that, I've got to cover it up so don't get birds or squirrels or anything else flying in there. We don't have flying squirrels. You know what I mean. So let's get after it. Got the other side of the door. Just gonna pop the hinge pins and then drag it off to the garage to paint. So top one should come out nice and easy. Bottom two seem to be set in there pretty good, so I'm gonna pop them up from below. Normally Cool Steve would have his nail set and look really professional doing it. Uncool, which is today's Steve, can't find his nail set for anything, or any of the 10 that I probably have, because I can never find them. I'll get organized one of these days. It'll be a video in the future. So I'm just going to use a trim nail here. Put the head up against the bottom of the pen. If you use the pointy side, it's just going to wedge itself in there. So you can use that to pop those bottom two up enough that I can get them out with pliers. Oh, that was easy. There we go. That was not actually hard at all. lot easier than with the old doors upstairs. Holding that in pretty good, so just gonna take this off the garage. Should have thought of that earlier. Okay, just like everything else, it's going to turn into a much bigger project than I anticipated. So, okay, issues I'm finding. Let's turn you around so you can see it. Okay, weather stripping is not looking good at all. Gonna need to replace that. You can kind of see some of the fiberglass coming out on that. So I believe I am going to spray it and multiple coats, and just gonna use rattle cans. So I'm going to take off all the hardware. I'm going to run down to the hardware store, pick up that weather stripping for the bottom, some cans of spray paint, and I'm going to get after this. Another coat down. I think I am going to wander on down to the woods and get a little more of that brush taken care of from storms earlier in the year. And yeah, so while that dries, I'll go grab a load of brush, cut up some of that, and then come back, probably give it a light sanding, one more coat, put the weather stripping on the bottom, and get that thing hung, hopefully before the wife gets home from work. So, you know, let's get after it. Alrighty, well that looks 1,000 times better. Glad I got that all done, and yeah, appreciate you watching.